Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daily Tri. My name's Travis, and today we're starting off the Daily Tri Awards in honor of the Global Triathlon Awards coming up this January. The series is going to be called the Top Series because I'm going to list my top picks in different categories for the year, and it could be any number of picks depending on each award. To start us off, we're going with the top 10 moments of the year. 2022 was full, and I mean full, of epic and memorable moments. If you haven't seen my latest video, make sure to check that out so you know what I'm talking about. And don't forget, let me know what your top moments were in the comments down below. Alright, starting us off at number 10, we're going with Lionel Sanders' missing tooth. At Mont Tremblant 70.3 this summer, Lionel broke his tooth in half trying to open an on-course water backwards. To make matters worse, he didn't have the time to fix it right away, so we saw him for quite a while with his new look until he finally got it fixed. At number 9, I've got the cramping drama at PTO Edmonton. This was PTO's first major race where I actually was in person, where we saw Gustav Eden and his lucky hat take out one victim after another. Alistair Brownlee had a healthy lead coming out of transition, but was soon to succumb to stomach cramps. Then, just as the Norwegians were looking to storm to the front of the race and battle it out for a sprint, Christian pulled up with really bad quad cramps. Finally, Gustav and his lucky hat took out Sam Laidlow for the win. And this was just the carnage at the front of the race. At number 8, we've got the shirts off craze that actually started, I believe, from the same race in Edmonton, where Christian and Gustav took off the shirts and were out on course cheering on the women. They made it clear that they wanted the favor returned, and the tradition has seemed to stick, and I doubt it's going to go away anytime soon. At number 7, we've got Jan Frodeno's injuries. Jan was diagnosed with a small partial tear in his Achilles and wasn't able to race at the World Champs in St. George. It looked like he was on the road to come back when he was racing at Challenge Roth until he pulled out on the run. The triathlon world was still holding out that he would be able to race at KONA, but unfortunately, he suffered a bike crash in training, which led to an infection that required surgery, and Jan Frodeno wasn't able to defend his title in KONA. I made a much more in-depth video about this, so check it out, linked above. As you can probably tell, I'm still getting over it. Alright, on to number 6, and we've got Alexi and Hayden Wild at Yokohama.
In front of them now, not sure who would get it. He giving the drink to the man who's battling against him for the gold medal, and a tap on the back of appreciation from Wild.
Arguably, the two best short course athletes on the planet were locked into a head-to-head run, but it was Alexi who grabbed a water bottle, went to take a drink, and decided to give it to Hayden Wild instead. He ended up winning the race, and Hayden returned the sportsmanship to him at the Commonwealth Games, where Hayden high-fived Alex on his way to victory and celebrated his win, despite a controversial 10-second penalty to serve at the end of the race. Alright, taking a break for a second to highlight all the incredible moments from sub-7, sub-8 event, which produced many highlights, none of which in particular I wanted to put on this list, but I wanted to mention how excellent a day this was for the sport, bringing everyone together for a common goal, producing an excellent broadcast, and bringing in 2 million views across social media. I truly hope they do this again. Let me know what you think would be a great race in the coming years. Alright, at number 5, we've got Daniela Ruiz's insane performance and celebration when she won her 5th World Championship. Daniela had been relatively quiet until this moment throughout the year and had begun to accrue some doubters in the sport who may have thought she was past her prime. She silenced them alright, dominating without a stutter and cementing her GOAT status. We had lots of great celebrations throughout the year, but this one for me takes the cake. Alright, on to number 4, and we've got Vasco Velzquez's seal attack. While out for a training swim in the ocean, an extremely extroverted sea lion got too close to Vasco, and he tried to push it away when a wave came upon them. This caused the seal to latch onto his arm, and he tried to pry the seal's mouth off and had to swim with it back to shore. Remarkably, Super League was filming at the time, otherwise it would have been hard to believe. And in third place, we have the Sam drama. Sam Laidlow started it all in the lead up to the Collins Cup as he released a diss track targeted at Sam Long. PTO latched onto this UFC style attention and promoted it and encouraged it. The two would eventually be matched up together at the Collins Cup with Lionel Sanders in the middle of all of it.
You poked the wrong person, unfortunately for you, so...
It got very heated just prior to the race in an interview when Sam Long stormed out of the room saying,
degree of respect that should come in the sport.
He then opened up further emotionally at the press conference, which only brought more attention to the whole thing. He did say that Laidlaw would cramp up on race day, and that's exactly what happened. Laidlaw dealt with severe stomach cramps and was beaten handily by Long and Sanders, who had a sprint battle where Sanders won in the end. After the race, they hugged and made up, but you know there will always be something between them in the future. There were still 2 more epic moments for these athletes to come throughout the year, as Sam Long was involved in a big penalty drama at the 70.3 World Championship, and Sam Laidlaw produced the bike course record split at KONA and ended up beating Christian Blumenfeld for 2nd place at the World Championships. Alright, at number 2, who do you think it's going to be? Well, for me, it's Chelsea Zadara's win at the Ironman World Championships in KONA. It was extremely hard not to put her on the top spot with this insane rookie performance and the magical story that came with it. It was actually PTO's #1 moment of the year as voted from the fans. She was the first American in a long time to do it and a recent mother. Against some of the best female athletes we've ever seen, it was so awe-inspiring to say the least. But at number 1 was Leo Berger's upset world title win at the Abu Dhabi Grand Final.
So Berger came home to win the race, his first ever victory in a series event, and the biggest of the season at that, and he'd have an anxious wait. We knew Pearson was safe in second, and Jelle Gaines out-sprinted Yi, and that effectively gave the world title to Leo Berger, an astonishing climax to the 2022 season.
This insane underdog was given no chance of winning before the race, as he had never won a World Series race before and had to beat the 2 best triathletes that we talked about earlier to win it. And not only did he have to beat them, but he needed Alexi to finish in 4th and Hayden Wild to finish 6th just to have enough points to secure the world title. The odds were astronomical, and the race played out exactly how it needed to, down to the last few seconds, as Jelle Gaines outsprinted Yi so that Yi would finish in 4th, and Hayden was passed in the dying moments to finish in 6th. Berger himself didn't know he had won until he was being interviewed.
Is it right?
It's confirmed you're the world champion.
Wow, that's insane. I don't know what to say, because I didn't want to do the math before the race. I just wanted to race all out.
I was literally on the edge of my seat shouting for him to win at like 4 in the morning watching the race. And that's why I had to pick him as my top moment of 2022. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Let me know your top moments. Don't forget to do all the YouTube things. And remember, it's simple. Try every day. I'll see you in the next award video, hopefully tomorrow. Have a good one.